Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to jump into Theta and TFuel. Theta and TFuel both have very low prices right now, and we're going to talk about when this increase will happen and what will the increase go to. So we have predictions for April, May, and 2021 on Theta and TFuel, but we're going to talk more about the news on Theta and TFuel recently that has come out and why there has no pump really has happened. We've seen this increase just a little bit, but it went right back down. We saw it go to about 1276 April 14th at 12 a.m. and we saw it go right back down to 1212, 1211 now. So we're seeing this decrease even after some major news broke out. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to see why that must be. So I do want to say first off, guys, I am not a financial advisor. So if you're looking for financial advice, unfortunately, you should always do your own research and find your own, do your own research on these cryptocurrencies, because there is a lot of investment risk when investing in cryptos. So like I said, 1211 right now on the Theta network, and then 33 cents on TFuel. So both of these coins are very, very massive potential. We've talked about them on this channel quite often. And because of that, I do have some research here for you. So we jump onto their Twitter alone. You do see, obviously, it's known for their video delivery system, but they have recently come up with their NFT marketplace on Theta Network for WPT, the World Poker Tour, and then they also have come up with their Theta awarded third U.S. patent for methods and systems for peer discovery in a decentralized data streaming and delivery network. So obviously, big news having the World Poker Tour, and then also having that new NFTs that are coming. That's such a big deal for any company at this moment, and Theta being the one to do that is huge. And then we also have, like I said, that third U.S. patent. So there's just massive potential behind those last two news articles. And I do want to talk more about, we have no real increase after both of those articles were announced. So I think Theta is going to continue to have this kind of stable spot for a couple more days. But when people start realizing how much has been accomplished, in a short period of time, I think a lot of people are going to be jumping on this train very quickly. I do want to talk more about also the website itself. So Theta Mainnet 3.0 is coming in 77 days, 4 hours, 56 minutes, and 25 seconds. So introducing TFuel staking and uptime mining. When the Theta Mainnet 3.0 releases, we will see an increase for sure. I think we will see the increase starting in probably like two months. We'll see massive increases. So like 17, 18 days. When that mark hits, we will be above $15, in my opinion, very easily above $15. I think we'll actually be much higher than that. And I'm going to talk more about that here in just a second. I do want you guys to realize, if we take a look this last month, yeah, we did have these massive increases. So this one went up to basically 55 cents. And then here we went up to about $14.99, basically $15. So, these were right before the Mainnet 3.0 was going to be released. Not even right before. I think it was a couple weeks before. I'm not exactly positive on that one because it was a while back. But, we were coming up to the Mainnet 3.0 release. We weren't even there yet. We were already at $15 on TFuel and already at, that 57 cents on TFuel, and I think I said that right. 57 cents on TFuel and about $15 on Theta. So we were getting such massive prices before Mainnet 3.0 even released. We also didn't have these two bits of recent news articles to talk about. NFTs coming. They had U.S. patents coming. So these are all new tidbits of information. So next time that we're getting close to that mainnet release, we're going to see much higher than $15. It makes complete sense. We look at the team on board with Theta Network and the next generation video delivery powered by you. We're seeing massive potential behind the actual team themselves as well as the vision. So I just can't talk enough about Theta and TFuel. I think it's one of those that we will continue to update you guys pretty much every day because, like I said, it's so much potential behind it. So if you guys do like Theta and TFuel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video as we jump a little bit deeper into what Theta, really does. So Theta, it does have live partners right now, THETA.TV, Samsung VR, and G Fuel. We'll quickly go through this because we do go through this almost every episode. So enterprise validator nodes include Google, Sunny, Samsung, Binance, and blockchain and Gumi. So big, very massive, obviously, companies there. As we go down a little bit more, you can see there, tidbits of information right here. So the U.S. patent and World Poker Tour just within a week of each other, which is just massive. Like I'm talking to you guys, this is going to be a very, very big deal. You may not see the impact right now because a lot of people jumped off because of the delay in the network itself or in the mainnet 3.0. But when people start jumping back on this because it's getting closer to 3.0, a lot of people are going to realize what's already what's all been done since they were last here. And I think a lot of that is going to, the Theta network is basically going to thrive. The tokens are going to thrive overall because of all this news coming out now. So we see the live video streaming of today, poor quality, skyrocketing data needs, centralized and inefficient system. You go down a little bit more, you see the solution. Viewers earn rewards as Theta fuel higher quality, smoother video streaming, reduced cost of delivering video streams. So you go down a little bit more, you even see open source platforms. They have esports, VR content, broadcasting and entertainment, music, movies and media, distance learning, enterprise conferencing and peer-to-peer streaming, as well as the open source network and protocol, decentralized DApps, and multiple content verticals. So this doesn't even include, when you go through their main website, they don't even talk about NFTs. They don't talk about they do have their recent news here, but for the most part you don't see anything about NFTs, and NFTs is going to be another big part of Theta. So there's going to be so much to Theta, it's going to be ridiculous. I'm very excited. Like I said, 77 days, we're going to get TFuel staking and uptime mining. I think that's going to be massive for the token overall as a whole, as well as obviously TFuel. If you want to learn more about what TFuel does, a lot of people ask what TFuel, what does it actually do? Well, you go to the THETA and you can actually see this little graphic right here. It explains exactly where Theta or Theta fuel comes into place, and you can see exactly where your T-fuel ends up going and where you end up selling it, where you end up buying it. Basically, it's a whole system right here, and it's very easy to understand if you actually take a look at the graphic. We won't look into that too much detail. You can always pause the video if you want to look into that, but we're going to jump straight back into our price predictions for Theta and T-fuel. Obviously, right now we are very low prices. We're going to refresh both of these real quickly and just get a new price on it. Obviously, we want that most recent up-to-date price, 1208. So we're continuing to go down, it looks like. I mean, this is a very, very good price point. If you missed the Theta hype before and you were not able to get in before the increases, you're looking at a very good entry point right now. If we go to the last month alone, we've had some 1160s about April 5th, April 6th, but we're starting to dip right back down into 1208. If we dip below $12, you're looking at a very, very good solid entry point that I don't know that will happen much more. I think, like I said, by the end of April, we'll never see this Theta again in $12 or $11. I think by the end of April, we're going to be in $13 at the very least, and there's going to be a lot of potential behind these coins. So a lot of people will not drop these coins until after the mainnet 3.0 release, and then people are going to take their profits maybe and try to buy a dip. But I do think like I said, Theta and T-fuel, they're at very good price points. T-fuel, again, kind of following the same pattern as Theta. We're seeing it dip below 33 cents right now at 32.97. I think these are great prices for Theta and T-fuel. If you wait a little bit longer, you may be able to get even better prices. So I'd be okay with you guys trying to get these better prices and waiting a little bit longer. But like I said, going into April, let's give our price predictions for Theta and T-fuel. So right now we do have a market cap at about 12.1 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours only being 443.4 million. The circulating supply being 1 billion Theta. So do you remember the market cap on Theta was actually above Chainlink at one time? If we go, I actually am very curious because I haven't checked this out, but we did have it beat Chainlink in the top 10 at one point. If we go to the market cap on Chainlink, we're seeing $15.1 billion. That is massive compared to Theta's current market cap. We see market cap on Theta being 12.1 billion. So we're seeing, like I said, there's a very big discrepancy there. So we'll continue to see, Theta be a little bit below Chainlink, but I do think Theta has the potential maybe to flip a few of those top 10s here in the future, like I said. So we'll keep an eye on that. Jumping into price predictions, I think April is going to be a big month for Theta. We're going to see it, jump right above that $13 mark, hopefully stabilizing around $13.50 and have an all-time high right around $14. I think we're going to be kind of modest in April. I don't think there's going to be too much of an increase because you'd have to remember the mainnet 3.0 is still fairly far away, 70-something days, and we're sitting at 12.05. If we can get above $13 for a good stable spot and then about a $14 all-time high, I'd be very happy with that going into May. May and June and July are going to be big months to watch Theta. Specifically May, we could start to see increases that substantially increase Theta and T-fuel in May alone, because a lot of people are going to be jumping in trying not to miss out on these cheap prices. So I don't think they'll last that long. I don't think these prices are going to be around for too much longer, as we're at 12.05 Theta. So this is continuing to drop right now, so you may be able to get in at a good point. Do remember, guys, these prices do update very quickly. So by the time you guys see this video, it may have updated already, unfortunately, but do take a look. Hopefully it updates in your favor, either down if you're looking to buy or up if you already have some holding. But like I said, Theta is going to be massive. Everyone holding Theta right now should understand, you have to at least wait 80 days to see really what's going to happen, and then sell out if you want to make those short-term profits, or if you're looking to hold long-term, you're going to be able to see what direction we're going to be going. So Theta by the end of May is going to continue to increase. I think we'll see about a $17, $18 Theta, making our way to an all-time high of about $18, $20 is very, very possible. $17 to $19 as a stabilization. Going into 2021, at the very end of 2021, for 2022, I think we're going to be right around $85 to $90 as an all-time high, bound right around that $90 mark. I think we'll stabilize out at about $85 to $88 is going to be our stable spot for Theta going into 2022. I think that's definitely a reasonable prediction. If we go to Theta or TFuel, let's take a look at what we think is going to happen here, because Theta TFuel is different. So we do see a $1.7 billion market cap, a volume about 52.6 million, and the circulating supply being that 5.3 billion TFuel. So this one's a little bit different because, like I said, it's a much cheaper price, much lower market cap. So I do see this one, not doing too much, unfortunately, in April. I think it'll be right around 35 to 40 cents in the end of April. With an all-time high not really being met yet, because we do have this 55 cents in March 23rd, or 56 cents. Sorry. I do think this, this price right here is actually a substantial price that will take some time to actually beat again. So by the end of May, I think we could maybe pass that. I think we'll be right around 60 cents as an all-time high, and about a 55-cent stabilization. By the end of 2021, though, I do think we are going to have TFuel make a very solid increase to about that, $2 to $4 mark. I think $4 as an all-time high potentially, and then $3 to $3.50 is my, my price target for the stabilization for Theta TFuel. I think it's definitely a possibility that this one continues to increase over time. Like I said, May being a big month as well. I think May is going to be a big month for TFuel to see, if it's going to be able to withstand some of this stabilization spots where we don't really have much going on. April, we saw that, it didn't withstand it too well. We went from, about, I would say 46, 47 cents, and we just kind of tanked down to about 32.49. So TFuel is a little bit more risky to hold, but I will say there is higher returns to be had on TFuel most likely. It's higher risk, higher reward, but Theta is going to be not far behind. So Theta is going to be a little bit safer of returns, but like I said, it's going to be a very good price point right now at $12.04. I cannot believe we're seeing Theta at this price again. A lot of people are going to be able to jump in and steal some, a good bag at a good price. So hopefully a lot of people are able to jump on board, as we did see $12 April 14th at about 5:30 a.m. So hopefully you're able to jump on board, like I said, and get you guys a small bag of Theta and TFuel. Do remember to do your own research before investing, but this is looking really, really good as Theta and TFuel continue to give us, some decent entry points, decent entry prices really before, this mainnet comes. So I'm excited to see what happens. We'll continue to follow Theta and the delivery system all together. This is going to be massive. I'm very excited to continue to check up on it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. Hit the like button as well. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys all in the next one.